Number 1, ask for what you want. Number 2, give what you want away. Number 3, be willing to see someone else get what you want before you do. When we follow these principles, we demonstrate our faith that no matter what we have, there is more than enough to go around. I behold my good in your good. All right. That was a good one. I still love all of these, every day. These are still pertinent today and stuff. And I hope you all got something out of our acts of faith and all that good positive energy. So without further ado, I want to read the comment. Do I want to read the comment? Now I want to share our first video from our this subscriber. Yeah, I guess he's a subscriber. But anyway, this guy left a comment and wanted to do like a collab, right? So I go to his channel. He's like this huge YouTuber. And so I'm going to play one of his videos. And then it's a surprise in the video that I'm going to play for y'all. It's a surprise. And see how. And this is from Martin Lewis Resurrected. That's the YouTuber name. And it's on Shanquella. It says, let me just share the screen here with y'all. And we're going to take a peek at this. It's going to be our first video here. And here we go. All right, let's see here what we sounded like.
What happened and what we know so far with the whole situation with Shanquella Robinson.
He's got a bit of an accent. No, he stuff.
I'm also going to give you my opinions and different perspective. I will definitely let you know when it's an opinion and won't pass it as fact.
Well, Shanquella was sweet, very kind. She had a heart of gold. She loved everybody, and pretty much everybody loved her. She didn't mistreat nobody. No one could possibly ever say anything bad about her because she was a good person.
Shanquella Robinson, 25 years old from Charlotte, had a smile that'd light up the room. Amazing learner, she graduated Winston-Salem State University, had a heart of gold, would give out chances. With her friends, did TikTok dances, but don't think she was just gaming. Had her own business that was popular with Kid Braden. A thriving CEO of Seekmore. Owned a women clothing boutique store. Loved to travel, did it major. Recent visits, Tennessee, Vegas, Jamaica. Her next trip set to go. Her and a group of friends to Cabo, Mexico.
Her family says the next morning she was dead.
This all started when Shanquella and some friends decided to go to Cabo, Mexico, what it sounds like to celebrate some of their birthdays. And they end up planning to go on this vacation over the weekend in October. Now, the people that went with Shanquella to Cabo was Winter Donovan, Khalil Cook, who was best friends with Shanquella
for 5 years.
And he'd been to the family house, all been on trips together, just good time.
Alyssa Hyatt, Malik Dyer, Dejanay Jackson, and Nazir Wiggins.
All I know that she went to college with him.
You know, she said, I know of him. I just know she went to school with him.
Now, they end up going to a luxury villa called
Linda 32, run by a company called Cabo Villas.
Now, when they got to the location, they all had to sign in. Nazir was arriving the next day, and apparently someone signed him in.
I didn't sign it. And the only reason why my name was on there is because you had to have your name on the list to get past the gate. If your name wasn't on the list, they would not let you up to your building. They printed my name and signed my name, which is not my signature.
Wow, dude got real receipts.
You look at his passport, you see his signature. It is very different from what is on the paper. Anyway, seems like Shanquella is a very free-spirited person. She's having a good time while she's there. She's skinny dipping.
We got our first day, buddy. Buddy.
And see, that's the part that concerns me, y'all. That make me feel like this was a planned situation. Like everything seemed staged, and even though the young man said, they're having this fun, but nobody seemed to be having fun except for Shanquella was trying to sound like lively and bubbly and everything, but everybody else, I feel the tension when I see these videos being replayed. there's a tension and uneasiness, you know, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that can feel it. Like it feels spooky, it feels eerie, just all the stuff, right? Am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not. Like this, he's saying that.
Now,
we got our first body. Did I hear that right? He said that.
My opinion on this is that Khalil was figuratively speaking. It just so happened that it ended up becoming a reality.
Really?
Anyway, I digress. At the villa, they offer another service for having a chef come and cook Mexican food. During this time, her mother ends up giving her a call.
And they was sitting there drinking, you know.
She told me they had a chef. They was getting ready to eat. They was eating tacos, something, salad or something they was eating. And I said, well, okay, I love you. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
See, look at there. It's like they trying to set the stage by the videos that they was making to show how they was drinking, right? So when they say, oh, Shanquella passed from alcohol poisoning, they got the proof here. Like, see, they'll show the videotape of them drinking.
Drink! That night, they end up playing.
And did y'all feel any fun in there? Didn't it feel cold? Like, could y'all feel that? Right? It didn't feel like it was a fun party, something. It was just like, okay, look here. Everybody show the glasses now so we can show the people we about to drink. But the energy in there felt cold, right? That's why I'm telling y'all, we need to learn how to stop, look, listen, and feel for energy. You want to feel when you in the room with people that ain't digging you, that people that don't like you, that people are envious of you, people want to mean you bad business. You need to pick them vibes up. Pick them up. I hope y'all feel it from watching this. Feel how cold when they showing these scenes from that.
Drinking card game.
They were playing a game. Drink.
Winter, come on now.
Look at there. All right. Okay, that's up for who was that? See that?
Deja, we know you weren't working on upper body when you was working out. But come on, let me see what you got.
Now see, she got that arch in the back, right? See, there's the arch in the back. We know that's a female for real.
I went to what is that?
And that's how we know that this Winter couldn't have possibly picked her up and body slammed her. For everybody that thinks there's a second video where Winter picked her up and body slammed her, it's fake.
What God, man, these people here.
Now, either it was a part of the game, or maybe they just decided to go skinny dipping.
It's not friends for me because y'all, it don't take that long to get naked. It don't take that long to get naked, hoes. Where y'all at?
Wow.
She told me I'm gonna keep it hot. You gonna keep it hot? What? What Gold said, they crew.
Oops. All right. Let me see here. Oops. I did it not. That whole part there with her walking through there, it just felt eerie to me. It felt eerie, like she was being led to, you know, and I'm trying to listen in hard to see what they're saying in this whole thing. You know, what are they saying? While she's walking in there, expecting them to be naked, and nobody's naked. But she's still walking in there, and nobody's naked. Right? I don't know. I feel like that. I can feel the tension. Like I said before, you know, if you've come into a room and the people in there before you, they was arguing, right? You can feel it. As soon as you walk in there, it feel like you done walked in on something, or, you know, or maybe, you know, if you come in there and feel like y'all was talking about me, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to pick that stuff out. Like, you know, every time you come up around, people get quiet or some type of, you know, vibe, want to be aware to know, you know, what them vibes is talking about. Here goes some new names up here. What's up, Kelvin Prince? That's good evening, everyone. Happy holidays, peace and blessings. Shalom. All right, shalom. Yahweh Shemaitha and the Hizzi. All right, and the shadow says femicide, the killing of a woman or girl in particular by a man on account of her gender. Yes, thank you so much, Shadow. I appreciate that. Yes, that's exactly what I read too. Yeah, okay, so let's get on back over here to this here video. And let me share the screen. Oh, he blurred the faces out. Oh, okay, here's a good one right there. Look at, okay. I ain't gonna even go there. I was gonna just show y'all these arms over there and where the elbow is at. But anyway, that's there right there. Going back. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Oops. That's it.
At this point, you definitely feel that something's going on here.
Oh,
the
you
girls
feel
are
it too?
obviously not naked. One's laying on the bed.
Okay.
And they completely ignored her when she was calling out to them. The following day, Shanquella was attacked in her bedroom. Now, allegedly, according to Winter on her IG Live, I'm still looking into this to see where this originally came from. If you guys know, please let me know in the comment section below, or if there is someone I can reach out to who can confirm if that is Winter's voice. But apparently,
they were fighting because Quilla did some crazy shit while he was drunk. She basically told her, let's fight. I don't want to drag you out of the bed. Quilla didn't want to. And that's how that happened.
At this point, it's really hard.
Wow. Trying to blame the victim.
Hard to work out if this was in the morning or if this happened in the afternoon. Due to looking outside how it looks like the sun is rising, but it could also mean that the sun is setting. As well as that, the sunshine reflection on the wall tells me that this is either morning or in the afternoon. Shanquella in the video.
And then don't forget, y'all, we had the one YouTuber that broke down. We know that it was in the morning time. Broke it down.
Was nude, and Dejanay had her bonnet on and was in her sleeping nightie. They did have fun, they were drinking, so there is a possibility that they slept the whole day until the afternoon. My opinion, though, is that this was in the morning because it doesn't make sense to be on vacation somewhere. You wouldn't fly to a whole other country just to sleep in. You only have 3 days there, and you would want to go out, explore Cabo. Now, I'm going to play the video, but I am going to blur everything out but keep the sound.
Okay, we heard okay. Who said okay?
Quilla, can you at least fight back? No.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all see it. Look there. See the head? Already done. When she slung her down there, she was gripping her neck. Look, you can't hardly see it, but it's already off. See how it's down? You can't hold your head down that low. Your head can't make that position. And see, look at the back. Now she's about to come over here.
At least fight back.
Then you can tell she's paralyzed because she's just sitting there taking. You would not just sit there and take that. Your reflex would have you putting your hands up like this. Hands up, protecting your face. A reflex. She's just like this because she cannot move. When she slung her over, the neck was fractured first, and then the back broke from hitting that bed there. And you can see that's why she's just like this, getting her face and head attacked.
Get out, bro. Get out.
And that was her hair that went back. That's not her hand. Somebody had asked a question about her moving her hair out of her face. That's not. Look at there. Y'all can see. Yeah. Wow.
Shanquella saying, okay, and Dejanay going, okay, and goes to attack her. Shanquella puts her hands up. Dejanay starts throwing punches left, right to her face. At one point, Shanquella does swing back, but looks like to try to push her off. And then you can hear either Malik or Khalil say, can you at least fight back? Which is really sad. It's not a fight. This is an assault. Shanquella is getting attacked. You need to step in, but these cowards did it. While Dejanay continues punching her, she then turns around to get away, and Dejanay hooks her by the neck and twists her and throws her like a rag doll, and her back, Shanquella's back, hits the corner of the bed.
Okay.
Dejanay continues throwing blows at the back sides of Shanquella's face and head. She then knees her and continues punching her, then stops. Shanquella is in a sitting position and Dejanay backs up. What I also observed is that Winter was holding a phone, and from what it looks like.
All right, this is the one we broke down last night, y'all, right? Where everybody thought this was somebody FaceTiming, and this is actually the fight being videotaped. It just looks like it's a silhouette, but that's actually Dejanay and Shanquella in not the fight, in the attack, in the murder, right there. That's what this is, a video of that.
Like was on FaceTime with someone. So it's a possibility that maybe she was actually showing some.
We saw that video 3 times, and that's exactly what was happening. We got the picture of her videotaping the fight, whoever had those nails on.
Someone this fight. As well as that, it's really hard to work out who was recording. Was it Malik or was it Khalil? Because in the video in front of the person who's recording, you can see a man with a beard, and Malik and Khalil both have beards. According to NC Beats, it was Malik who was talking. Another thing I observed is the guy at the front with the beard, when he got up, you hear the girl.
Okay, y'all see the posture in the gate too. And then we had saw that there.
Yes, in Winter saying, and then the guy who's holding the camera saying,
okay, they're going to be here.
Helen Hansel was able to win.
Oh, that's what I'm going to do right there. Okay, sorry, y'all. Yeah, so interesting to see, you know, these videos from different YouTubers and different perspectives and stuff like that. See, Sirius Ross says Quilla was trying to leave early. That wasn't in the plan. They were trying to wait until Nazir. Oh, Quilla was trying to leave early for a modeling job. Oh, so you think that's why Nazir wasn't there for it, because they had to rush doing their ritualistic thing they were doing here? See, baby sis says, I take that part differently, but that's only because people said the same thing about anyone who passed out drinking when I was in college, called them a body or dead on arrival. Okay. We were talking about that, you know, like I said, y'all, I'm older, so, you know, we didn't say that, you know, if somebody was drunk, we may say they got bent or wasted or, you know, smashed or something like that, but we didn't say, you know, so not to say that's not what they meant, but I don't know. I just, yeah. Thank you very much, baby sis, for your comment there. See, hey, Beverly Foster said, I sense the tension too. Yeah, you know. And I'm sure it's not just because we know the outcome. I just feel it. Like their voices, the fun, the party, it all seemed staged, like they were setting the stage, like bad acting, right? See, look, yeah, we were playing the drinking game and we was drinking. We had the tacos with the chef. Woo, woo. Everybody throw your drinks up. Why? Look, see there, everybody drinking. Yeah, drink. Oh, man, yeah, she got alcohol poison. That's what it was. We had way too much fun. And y'all saw, we showed all the videos, we showed them. Ernie said, you are so right. Thank you, Ernie. You are so smart. No, stop. And Shadow says, serious, yeah, I heard that a while ago about her wanting to leave a day early. Yeah, I kind of heard that too. I think a couple weeks ago we were saying that. But group was against it. So waiting in Nazir, huh? Interesting. Yes, I totally agree. All right. La Jessica, all right. Why colleague busted the corner in that video like he was trying to warn them she was coming? Okay, did you feel that way too? I didn't know who that was. Wow, I felt like that too. Didn't you feel that way? Like trying to get there first to be like, oh yeah, come in. Yeah, I totally agree with you. All right. Hey, Lynette, I saw that. Yep. All right. And the voices. Yes. A lot of times you can hear things in the voices and learn how to listen for tension and stuff like that. JoJo says, yes, I felt they wasn't feeling her. Yeah. Too bad she didn't bring a friend, but I'm sure what she was saying. Yeah. Oh, look at here. What's up, David? Hey, all around Natural Beauty. Just showing some love. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. Thank y'all so much here. Let me see how far. Ooh, okay. So let's go ahead and get finished back over here with our video. I'm sorry.
And from the looks of things, it looks like the sliding door that goes outside was open, which leads me to think that Dejanay came in from outside from her bedroom because it's easy access. According to Gerardo,
we had noticed that too last night on our video that we saw about that sliding door. All right, so he owned it.
In Cabo, he apparently heard about a second video.
That there was another.
Hey, look at there.
Shanquella's. The person that crosses in front of the camera,
according
to the police, is the person that tried, according to the police, she tried to intervene into the fight, and she tried to stop the aggressor. The girl heard the screams and the blows, and she comes out from the...
Did anybody hear any screaming in the, on the video? I never heard any screaming. I heard, okay, no. Oh, and then somebody said, Quilla, can you at least fight back? No. I never heard any screaming, no screaming. I heard Dejanay smacking her hands and saying something about, being tired of something, but I didn't hear no screaming. I didn't hear any screaming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did anybody hear screaming? I didn't hear any screaming.
From the back bedroom, and she gets in front of the camera a little bit, and the camera turns to the right. That's what the police are saying, where you see that she goes in and she starts arguing with Dejanay, and that's when Shanquella starts to convulse.
But then in another interview that Gerardo did, he says that it was speculation that there was another video.
The reason why he wants you to get this information as well is because there's been so much speculation in social media, the discovery of 2 videos, and he has collaborated with the district attorney and the offices that are doing the investigation that there's no other video. It's just the video that has gone viral. Everything else has been speculation, and he wants to make sure that we're aware of that. It's only 1 video, not 2 videos. He
okay,
says
y'all hear that?
Sure, we've only seen the.
Wait a minute, right? Because what everybody kept coming up in here talking about, oh, it's 2 videos, and then somebody said it was 3 videos, and I'm saying that if there are 2 or 3 videos, that the video that we have seen is the last video, because there was nothing else done after that, because we know that according to the death certificate, the death report, that she suffered a severe spinal cord injury and the atlas luxation. Her head was knocked off of her body, and we saw that. We saw when she slung her over. It's like, I don't know, some of y'all know about when they, wringing the chicken's neck. Not that I grew up on a farm or anything like that. I've only heard about this, how they wring the chicken neck. Anyway, my mom told me about it. I guess, when she was a little girl, there was some time spent on a farm, and the grandma, my great grandma, I never met her, but anyway, she has wrung a chicken's neck, and this is how the procedure is described, right? And we saw her to do that. So when she slung her over, we saw her head fall down into a position that, if it was not detached from the body, could not have been in there. The only thing that held her head unattached, to her body, was that it was intact in the skin, but the skull was knocked off of the axis, right? It's knocked off. And so according to that, with anybody who received that injury, the life expectancy is 15 minutes. That's because you're not able to breathe, right? If you've got that spinal cord injury, that controls breathing. So you could only survive tops 15 minutes without oxygen before, you're out of here. So that's how we know. That's how we know that. So that's why I was saying that if there are more than 1 video, then that's the last video, because after that, we know that only 15 minutes of life expectancy was after that injury was received. We saw the head and the back injury. We saw that. And so if there was more fighting, it was done before that. Because we saw the death blow. We saw that.
but he's not
And
sure
he just said it was only one video. So that means I was right.
if the investigators, the police doing the investigation, have a longer version of the video.
How can he not be sure when he said he heard from the police that there was a longer or another video showing the rest of the incident? Maybe it got lost.
And don't forget, the police was in on the cover-up, right?
In translation, and it's now that he's correcting, but it's like he really never cleared it up and said, oh, by the way, in the other interview, the police told me this, but I'm not sure if it's actually true. He's not the only person who had sources who told him of another video. So did NCB of Winter Donovan ending Shanquella Robinson's life.
Grabbing her around her neck and slapping her and her not getting back up.
Okay, so that was the rumor that we was hearing, right? They said that Winter, after Dejanay did her part, she tagged in Winter, right? And that Winter grabbed her by her neck and lifted her out and body slammed her, right? So first of all, when we saw the neck was already the head off the body, right? So what is she grabbing? There would have been nothing to grab, right? There's nothing to grab. There's nothing to grab. And two, like I've told y'all before, a paralyzed body, a dead body is so heavy. You're not lifting that up and body slamming it, right? When you just a regular person, you're not paralyzed. If you struggling with somebody, your brain is going to have you move with it. So you're, not going against anything. If somebody is trying to throw you, you may go with it. So, you can control the fall or something like that. But once you're paralyzed, there's nothing. You're not helping at all. So that's dead weight. That's why I'm saying that there's no way that anybody picked up dead weight and body slammed it. There's no way that happened. There's no way that happened. And two, when we have, I also worked in trauma too. Like I said before, I've had 30 years of nursing experience. I've worked all over. When I would work in like the trauma center, trauma area, and to get the people in there that had major trauma to their bodies, like they was ejected out of the car and a car ran him over and he hit the head with a tree, head is smashed. Trying to handle a smashed or contorted or broken, traumatized body is not an easy task, right? So I don't see them handling that body like that. So all that talk about they move the body, they dress the body, I don't believe it, because I know how difficult it is to dress a paralyzed body. And all my nurses out there, please chime in and let the people know that dressing these paralyzed patients, or even trying to dress a body or get a body ready, for somebody to view, is not easy, because, it's a body. It's just hard work. So, I don't think nobody, and then they wouldn't have been able to grab or pick anybody. There was nothing to hold on to, because this was off, right? There's nothing. This was off. She decapitated her. She decapitated her. All right, so here we go. We're almost done with this video here.
Information came directly from someone who is friends with Dejanay's mother, and this information was communicated because people were upset about the fact that only one angle is being showed, and that is Dejanay assaulting.
It is a possibility.
And that's all we had to see. After what Dejanay did, there was nothing else.